How's it going? So last night while I was sleeping, Dokkan had their live stream going on to show off the release of the superhero movies cards that we're getting. Quote unquote Beast Gohan, which is really Ultimate Gohan, Orange Piccolo, actual Orange Piccolo, some other side units like Pan, Goten Trunks, and some free to play units like Super Saiyan Gohan, and Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. I am seeing so many people talking about how this is a huge flop, big L, they fumbled the bag, like everything you could take out the dictionary. And that's probably gonna be something about the title, the Dokkan Fumble the Bag. Now, do I think that, just to get that out the way before I continue on? Yeah. I think it's safe to say, and there's nothing wrong with saying that though. There's absolutely nothing wrong with saying that because truthfully, I think that they fumbled the bag. Now, I need to say this now because I did not care about this celebration. I did not care about this whole movie stuff coming about because of two things. One, the hype was already out, it was already like died out for me at this point, especially with how much this movie was like delayed. Like it was supposed to come out in like mid-spring-ish or early spring, and then it got delayed all the way to June for Japan and I think August for international. It was a huge fiasco going on, and I think that's part of the reason why I just lost all my hype, because it just kept getting pushed back more and more for not even just Dokkan, but also for like Legends, think Xenoverse 2 as well. It was crazy. This being delayed was just one thing, and I think the other reason was just that I just didn't care much about the movie. I did like seeing Gohan. Pan was adorable, the best thing ever in that movie to me. I loved seeing her in that movie, but I just wasn't like the hypest person. So me being like in that middle ground area where it's like, yeah, I want to get some actual new characters for the game, but I'm not like the hypest person about it. I feel comfortable talking about this whole situation, about if they really fumbled it or not. So one, the fact that this movie was being delayed so much is probably part of the reason why we didn't get like immediately drops for these cards early in summer or after the worldwide celebration, but instead for New Year's. I think what was also so annoying is that June, when the movie came out in Japan, we had a very small story event with a couple stages, along with a free-to-play free-to-play base form Gohan that was practically useless. You then have part 2 later on with a random Cell Max event, which is 10 times harder than any of the Red Zone stages we have to this day. Then part 3, we get Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, which was cool. I didn't care, honestly. But then what was so annoying was that within that same week, Legends had their live stream. They showed off Pan and Piccolo, and then they did a surprise to everybody that nobody saw coming. Standalone Beast Form Gohan. I was so mad. They had the biggest W ever compared to against Dokkan. Dokkan had an L at that point in my eyes, and Legends had a W. I almost converted sides. I almost switched sides. I almost switched sides and went over to Legends. It was ridiculous. I mean, happy for Legends though, but at the same time, I was like, bro, come on. They really had to do that like us to Dokkan. And then now we finally having this part 4 of the celebration where we're actually getting the quote-unquote cards. It's ridiculous. You spread it across in like 4 different parts. You might as well should have just saved up everything and just had all of this, the story events, Gamma 1 and 2, possibly, yeah, or at least Gamma 1 and 2 is like a month before or something, I guess. I don't know, it's bait. The Cell Mat, they should have had everything as like a 1 or 2 months together at the very least, because I thought it was very dumb. They're gonna spread this out, keep delaying it more and more, all the way up to like or close to like New Year's. Like, it's crazy. The other thing that people are just absolutely not happy about is the cards itself. So this is not in any case Beast Gohan. Anybody putting LR Beast Gohan in their title screen is doing a huge disservice, because this is not Beast Gohan. This is LR Ultimate Gohan. Like, this is literally just LR Ultimate Gohan with a Beast Gohan quick second cutscene. The only one that is actually legit is Orange Piccolo. That's the only one that's legit, because that's an actual active skill transformation. Yes, a giant transformation, so you're only going to see him for like a couple turns, but still a transformation to where you can actually use him. Beast Gohan is basically like like in the 7-year LRs where you go from like gods to blue, and then you had that Gogeta for that after skill. It's like that. Why would you do that? Especially if we're gonna compare it to the previous new releases of cards that we got, which was the Broly movie. Gogeta and Broly, we all had standalone versions of the, well, not standalones, they were transformation versions of them, but we can at least use them though. We could use Super Gogeta as well as Blue Gogeta. We can use Super Saiyan Broly as well as Full Power Broly. Here it's like we can do it with Piccolo, yeah, somewhat, but Gohan, no, it's just a small after skill cutscene. I thought it was really dumb. So when people are saying that this is like a huge giant L, they fumbled the bag of stuff, yeah, I kind of had to agree with that though, because while I'm not like the biggest fan of this content and that I really wasn't like so hyped up considering that it took forever for this stuff to come out, when we're comparing it to the release of the Broly celebration in Dokkan over in 2019 in January, it's like, yeah, it's a fumble from beginning to end. The celebration for Dokkan came out within weeks after that, and what's also crazy about back then with that Broly movie is that during Super, they were releasing these cards more or less around that same time they were showing off in the episodes, and they did that more or less with this Broly movie because like 2 or 3 weeks later, we got them in game. Literally, it was the most hyped thing ever. The movie was hyped, they were showing it off a lot, and then we got everything. It was a crazy celebration, as well as leading up to the 4th year anniversary. This is like, they delayed it so much, fair enough for the movie, but then they delayed it for Dokkan itself for so long. Legends got it way beforehand. We're now getting it, and it's barely anything. Some people are thinking about honestly just skipping these units and just waiting for the anniversary, and I can't blame them. It's like, this isn't literally Beast Gohan, it's literally just Ultimate Gohan. So the fact that it took forever for them to come out on Dokkan, combined with the fact that this isn't Beast Gohan, this is just Ultimate Gohan, yeah, I mean, it's criminal. It's honestly really criminal that they're doing this. So I don't know what to say anymore about that. I mean, it is really just criminal, how bad they're fumbling it. And it's not just me saying this. You can go on the comment section on Dokkan World for like Gohan's or Piccolo's transformation cutscenes or whatever. You can go check out. Datruth literally has a video like 3 hours ago to me recording this. In all quotes, biggest fumble in Dokkan history with an exclamation mark, no question mark. He's literally making that as a statement. Biggest fumble in Dokkan history. He has another video 4 hours ago. The amazing LOL superhero LMAO godly no in parentheses terrific celebration of hope. It sucks. My English is so bad on that. And this, who else is saying this? Minatos flash, LRBC Gohan doesn't transform, major Dokkan flop. Like, it's ridiculous. I mean, I get that people are still so hyped about these animation stuff, which I'm gonna be completely real. I'm not really a big fan of these animations. Number one, why in the world in the intro in the actor skills are their mouths not moving? I thought we're now in a day and age where like you're actually gonna see their lips moving when they're talking and not just have them like blanked out like it used to be beforehand. Like, come on. Aside from that though, I mean, it's pretty cool. The actor skill for Gohan is without question the best part about it, and Orange Piccolo is the best thing in that card. Or maybe not. Orange Piccolo, I think, probably has like the best cutscenes or animations without question. If I'm gonna be comparing the two. But yeah, a lot of people definitely are saying that they fumbled the bag here. I, without question, am going to agree with that. It kind of sucks. Last thing I would like to bring up is this something you should really summon for? Now, obviously we know that we're having Ultimate Gohan. I'm not saying Beast Gohan, this is Ultimate Gohan, and then we get Orange Piccolo. Side units are Goten and Trunks that fuse into Fat Gotenks, which is some, let me say this right now, Pan and then Goten and Trunks animations are cool and funny as I don't know what. So you have those side units. I'm really hoping that Pan is going to be under Piccolo's banner because I honestly want to go for Piccolo more, but I'm only summoning because I really want Pan so bad. I'm going to be completely real. Now, if I was to pick between the two that I want to summon on for, it's really because Piccolo. The reason why is because Gohan is basically that generic offensive unit. Piccolo is more of like its unique defensive-ish slash support unit out there. So I like him a bit more because I'm just tired of like the usual generic. He gets all this attack and stuff. Every time you attack, and it's like, bro, I don't care. So I'd rather go for Piccolo, and I'm praying to God that Pan is going to be on his side of the banner, because this is going to be a dual Dokkan Fest banner anyway. But that's really about it. I'm curious to see if anybody does come across this. What do you think about this fumble? If you think, or if it's not a fumble, tell me why in the comments, because I am curious. But yeah, I'm gonna end this off here. Yeah, that's it. I'll see y'all later on. Peace. Quick edit. As I was rendering this video, I was curious to see Nanogenics' thoughts on this. Shout out to Nanogenics. And let me just say that it ain't all the positive. Basically, he's to just sum stuff up, but you can check out some of his tweets. Him being surprised that, or was thinking that they would rival the 8th anniversary units. Clearly not being the case. Dokkan taking the L. The fact that Legends actually got Beast Gohan legit, but not Dokkan, like, what the heck. The EZA units are Gogeta Blue and Full Power Broly, which is no wonder I was seeing a lot of people hyped up about the EZA characters. It makes perfect sense now. So there's also that. There's this picture he put up. It's someone saying, "Oh, just saw the units. ... I kind of want to summon for Zamasu now." It's ridiculous, man, but it's also funny, but it also sucks. Also, there's this picture out where Beast Gohan has 7,500 defense. I don't know if that's actually real. I really hope that isn't, but if that's the case, ooh, man. Anyway, I'm gonna head out now. Like I said, I probably might stream some stuff on Dokkan one day, but I'm definitely gonna stream out later on with some Ratchet and Clank, continue on. Anyway, see ya.